Yes, it's true what you've heard. A lot of women talk in the film. Women talking. And that's a good thing. Because it's riveting. And what they have to say is really worth hearing. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Although I believe my audience is misconstrued, I think they thought the title was Audience Talking because the people behind me, the group behind me, never let a serious scene go by without laughing at it. Yeah, maybe we'll get to them if we have time. Hi, everyone. I honestly don't want to waste my breath this time. It was a terrible theater experience. The movie, on the other hand, very much was good. Alright, anyway, great even. Welcome to Raise and Popular Grant. It's me, Grant, the movie TV guy. Welcome to Raise and Popular Grant, everybody. We're here to talk about a movie. Movies news that we do here. And it's a Best Picture nominee. We have 2 more to go before we've seen all of them. And that film is, if you couldn't guess by me literally saying the title at the beginning, Women Talking. And they do. So, and they should. Women Talking is written and directed by one of my favorite filmmakers and formerly one of my favorite actors, who is no longer acting anymore, but is now a full-time filmmaker. That is the Canadian filmmaker Sarah Polley. She wrote and directed this film. This is also her first film in 10 years. She previously did the films Away From Her, which is phenomenal, Take This Waltz, which is very good, and Stories We Tell, which is one of the best documentaries I've ever seen. This is her first film since Stories We Tell, and it's based on a novel of the same name from, I believe, 2018, I believe. So the year is 2010, around the time of the census taking, but before we find that out, you'd believe it was the 19th century because it's a Mennonite community. Yes, these women of faith live together on this compound. And when the story begins, trigger warning. It's what the whole movie's about. There's 2 incidents occur. We witness the aftermath of a brutal rape involving the character of Una, played by Rooney Mara, terrifically by Rooney Mara. And also the rape or attempted rape of a young girl by one of the men of the community who is chased off by the character of Salome, played by Claire Foy, who is the sister of Rooney Mara's character. These events and several other incidents involving assault, rape, and sexual assault by men in the community toward the women of this Mennonite community has led these women to make a choice that they vote on, as our young narrator hopefully tells us that they've learned to vote. And the choices are do nothing, stay and fight, or leave. And eventually it comes down to just 2 choices. Stay and fight, or leave. But there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot of logistics to discuss about either option. And these women are very much women of God, and are very much women who have been led to believe, kind of insidiously, that the monstrous acts acted upon them by the men in the community are the devil, and basically they're in a society that raises men up and cuts women down, even physically. Sound familiar? Yeah. And with the help of a lone, noble male character named August, who has a long, somewhat unrequited, though somewhat requited, love for Una, played by Rooney Mara. August is played by, I think, Oscar-worthy performance. Too bad none of them, including him, were nominated by Ben Whishaw of the Paddington films and, of course, the James Bond series. He's there to take the minutes as they talk, and they discuss what to do. And those will have, either option will have consequences that will be life-threatening. Can they ultimately make the correct the choice and escape their fate? It's going to be a lot of talking and a lot of riveting talking as they make that choice. Here's the thing. It's kind of hard to review a movie like Women Talking in 15 minutes, because it's one of those movies that there's so much to get into. The female characters and what they've gone through is so different, and what they discuss is so different. and it's all important to the plot, but and that I can't really get to all of it. But here's the thing. Women Talking, I think, is not only... Because it is a 2022 movie, came out on Christmas. I'm only now just getting into my area. I actually had to go a little out of the way to see it. It was worth it, because not only is this one of the very best films of 2022, it's one of the best films of the decade so far. I loved Women Talking. I thought this movie was impactful. It was moving. It was well acted, well written. It was well acted by everybody. To even like complete unknown like child actors in this movie were amazing. And on paper, this movie's not doing great at the box office. And on paper, I think this movie could, be misconstrued in the eyes of you. And also, this shouldn't stop you, because it's a good movie regardless, but the idea, they talk about the Eat Your Vegetables movie. Sarah Polley's too good of a filmmaker and too good of a storyteller to just make an Eat Your Vegetables movie. And she infuses the film with genuine wit, and yes, even a little bit of humor. But at the same time, the humor doesn't undercut the impact of the importance of the message. This is a powerful film. There's terrific performances across the board. Claire Foy, like I mentioned. Jessie Buckley is terrific as the wife of one of arguably the biggest monsters in the town, whose young daughter is basically the one telling us this story. Frances McDormand is not in the movie a lot, but she makes the most of it, and she also produced the film as one of the women who's pretty steadfast in staying. And across the board, Sheila McCarthy has one of the best scenes of any film in 2022 when she finally starts to kind of emotionally crack open to the Jessie Buckley character and admit the sadness at her inability to rescue her from years of abuse. And it's a really impactful moment. I think the guy sitting next to me said it best, where he goes, "Oh man," because it just knocks the wind out of you. It's just a powerful moment, which was undercut by the jack-offs behind me. Sorry, I guess we'll get to them. But Ben Whishaw, who his character could have so easily, I think, also been like the token guy who's the good guy. The way they write him is he has his own reasons for not liking the status quo. He's a character that's not really in the community anymore. He was when they were a lot younger. But he's left and gone to school and become a teacher. And he basically serves to be the guy who's going to stay behind and teach the young boys how to be good men. He's basically the guy who's going to stay behind if they leave or whatever they do to whatever comes of it. And he loves Rooney Mara. Rooney Mara clearly loves him as well, Una. And his sadness over that, and also sadness over the grief. Let's just put it this way, I'm not going to spoil it. There was grief in his life from childhood because of that community. And you see that. And Whishaw really brings a weight to just a look he gives to our young narrator when she talks to him about his past that just really rips your heart out. Along with that, there's also some moments of odd kind of whimsy in this movie, especially the use of Daydream Believer by the Monkees, which kind of becomes a sort of signifier that this is not necessarily as long ago as we thought. It was very well handled. I loved this movie. I just thought this movie was it's hard to make a movie with pretty much nothing but dialogue for, hour 48 minutes, something like that, and keep it engaging and riveting like this. Sarah Polley's a genius. Women Talking is phenomenal. And guys, I'm going to do it. You see it and add a plus to it. I'm going to give Women Talking, 5 out of 5 stars plus for Women Talking. I love this movie. Please go see this movie. Please go see this movie. I really want this movie to... It got only 2 Oscar nominations. Luckily, one of them was Best Picture. The other one was Adapted Screenplay, which I think is perfect. But no acting nominations, really. Not even for Ben Whishaw or Claire Foy or Jessie Buckley. Any of them? Anybody in this cast. Yeah, it just... I love this movie. I thought this movie was a masterpiece. Just... It's a great movie. It's an important movie. And at the same time, it's still a riveting, entertaining watch and thrilling. It's a great film. Go see Women Talking, please. I promise you'll love it. Everyone should see this movie's PG-13. It's heavy subject matter, but everyone should see this movie. All right. That's a 5 out of 5 stars plus for Women Talking. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Inside, we talked about this once before. This is the movie with Willem Dafoe where he's an art thief who's trapped in a high-rise, slowly going mad. Looks kind of interesting. Oppenheimer. I'm excited for it. Talked about it. Now, this one has a little bit of a nostalgia for me. I didn't know this was getting made, so this is really cool. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. So I have an older sister. And I read this book when I was a kid. I did. I read Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. I love that book. I think that's a great book. And they said, the movie says, written and directed by Kelly Fremon Craig, who previously did one of my favorite coming-of-age films ever, The Edge of 17. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It has a little girl from Ant-Man in it as Margaret. Rachel McAdams and Benny Safdie are the parents, which that's kind of an interesting duo, but I'm game for it. Kathy Bates. Cannot wait for that one. I love that book, and it looks like a very faithful adaptation, so I'm really excited about it. And you know that the chuds are going to get up in arms about it because of the subject matter. Just fuck off. It's a coming-of-age film. Anyway, that's what happens in coming-of-age movies. Chevalier, talked about it. 80 for Brady, which we were seeing Wednesday night. Talked about it, looks good. A Good Person, the new Zach Braff film, talked about it, looks good. Was there shawarma? No, there wasn't, but there were certain audio and musical cues that I think are worth sticking around for. That's all I'll say. That's it. That is it. Also, knowing me, yeah, those people could just moving moment. The guy goes, "Oh, hello, Frank." Fuck off. I'm sorry. That's just show some fucking respect for the film. Fucking bastards. Sorry, pardon me. It's just that really annoys me. Look how edgy I am. I'm laughing at serious subject matter. I'm so funny. Fuck you. Sorry. Really gets my goat. Pisses me off. Anyway, that is it. We will be back tomorrow for a review of the new romantic comedy of sorts, Maybe I Do. Sunday, we'll be talking back-to-back reviews of the Netflix comedy film You People, starring Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill, and the action comedy Shotgun Wedding, starring Jennifer Lopez and Josh Duhamel. Or is it Dumel? Whatever. And then Monday, we will do our next Best Picture nominee we've missed, All Quiet on the Western Front, and then we'll end Tuesday with the final Best Picture nominee, Triangle of Sadness. Wednesday, we'll be talking 80 for Brady. Thursday is Knock at the Cabin and Skin and Marink. And Friday is Sword Art Online, and then Sunday is our extra crunchy, super special, chocolate-coated, awesome, best and worst stream of 2022. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Greg, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love how class is missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, "Hey Grant, I like waffles." It really helps out. And if you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, listen, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant, Twitter at RaisedGrant, Facebook, RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below. What did you think of Women Talking? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care. Bye. See you around.